Hi, Darren here at bet72.com. Just going to do a quick video in answer to a question that's come in from one of our readers, and it just concerns the very first race of the Cheltenham Festival, the 1:30, kicks off tomorrow, Tuesday the 13th of March, the Skybet Supreme Novices Hurdle. And you can see here we've got the offer on the screen. It's a money back as a free bet if you lose up to the value of £20. So effectively you can get the festival off with a totally risk-free punt if you want to, and if you don't pick a winner then you're going to get your money back as a free bet, and then you can just cash that out using the normal match betting techniques. But a guy wrote in was actually asking if you was a way of actually making some guaranteed risk-free profit from this. So I just thought I'd do a quick video and show you how you can actually do that. So you can see here we've got the race loaded up. We're on Monday afternoon, so again, some of these prices are obviously going to be subject to some movement, particularly based around the way the going is at the moment as well. That's having a bit of an effect on the markets, certainly this afternoon as we get the updates in on the latest going. But anyway, we can certainly show you the principles of doing this. So we've obviously got the markets loaded up there. As I say, you could just do it as a straight punt, and you're going to get your money back. Or what we can do is effectively treat the bet that we place as a free bet in its own right, because basically what we're saying is that if we lay off a certain amount, then even if that horse wins, then we're going to get some profit back because we've backed it with more money than what we've laid it with. But also, if he does actually lose, we get our stake back, but then because we've laid it, then we're going to make some of that lay profit as well, as risk-free profit on the particular selection. So what I'll do is just show you very quickly how you do that. We've got the standard odds monkey calculator loaded up here. There's also the racing matcher tool, which you can actually do and go in there, and that will actually pull up all the selections for the race, and that will update itself ready to use that from the morning. So if you're an odds monkey premium member, then you can use that, and that's going to save you a hell of a lot of time with any of the offers, to be perfectly honest, because it's going to match up all of the selections between the bookmakers and the betting exchanges. And we're going to show you more of that in a video tomorrow morning when we've got some when we've actually got the odds matcher, sorry, the racing matcher fully populated, ready to go for the tomorrow's racing. But I'll just show you a quick calculation of how we could do it here. So if we look at, and I will mention just now, Odds Monkey, if you go onto the homepage of bet72.com, we've actually got an offer on there at the moment where you can get Odds Monkey for the week for £1. And also, if you sign up to that, you can then link it to your Smartkid account, who have also got an offer. You can tell it's Cheltenham week with all these offers coming through. They've also got an offer where you can get £40 in risk-free bets. It's £10 a day on the champion race of each day at 3:30 each afternoon. But when you've actually got an Odds Monkey premium account, you can actually get a 0% commission offer from them for the duration that you've actually got your Odds Monkey account. So that's a really significant step forward in terms of being able to save yourself so much money during the actual festival of all the bets you're actually going to be laying off, or even just using a betting exchange itself. So I've got Smartkid's loaded up here as well. So what we do is we just go through, and because we're looking at we're treating it as a stake not returned free bet, then we'll look at slightly higher odds. So I'll just show you an example. We've obviously got the favourite there, Get a Bird, which is 15 to 8, so that's 2.88 in decimal. I'm just logged in at Skybet, so it's reverted to the fractional odds. If we go across onto Smartkid, and you can see here, the actual volume within the market and what's always been traded is over 600,000, so that's good news as well. We want to see lots of extra money in these markets, and again, as we said on the video yesterday, it gives people an option to consider other platforms rather than just Betfair as well. So we've got Get a Bird here. We can back it at 296, lay it at 298. So what we would do is just feed those into the calculator. Now I put in £20. I know some lucky people have actually had this offer in at £50, but they would have had a direct email from Sky informing them about that. Generally, it's just available off the site for £20. So I'm going to put that in as the actual figures. So we take the back odds there, which is 288. There's obviously no commission, and we've got the lay odds of 298. And if we change the mode to free bet stake returned, because again, if you think about it, we want to underlay the bet, which means we don't want to lay the full amount, because obviously if it wins, we're not going to generate any profit. So we're effectively splitting the amount we lay. And you can adjust this yourself if you want to. You could lay less or more depending on your particular view of the horse and how likely it is to win. But if we're just trying to split the profit straight down the middle, then this is the sort of thing that we do. And basically it's telling us here that we would lay £12.62, and that will give us £12.61 profit overall. Because basically what will happen is if the horse does actually go on to win, then we'll win £37.60 with Skybet. We'll lose our liability, which is £24.99, so that will give us a net figure of £12.61. Obviously, if the horse doesn't win, then we don't win anything at the bookmaker. We make our £12.62 at the betting exchange, but in effect we've lost our £20 there. But we again get that refunded by Skybet as a free bet, so we cash that out. So you may want to adjust that slightly, because obviously we've got to cash the free bet out, so we may lose a few pence doing that. But effectively it's going to be worth round about sort of £12 if we use Get a Bird for the offer. But you'll see here, if we move, I'm not even looking at these, I'll just put the next one there, Kalashnikov, which is 9 to 2, so that's 5.5. If we go across onto Smartkid, we've got it there as 6.4. So we'll just feed those figures into the calculator. So it's 5.5 and 6.4. And you can see there, but it's actually upped the profit level to 14. So we've got an extra couple of quid out of it. And that's just purely because we're using higher odds. So in effect, there's more liquidity generated within the bet. So that gives us the opportunity to create a little bit more risk-free profit, providing the odds aren't miles and miles apart, which they're not really going to be. Again, that's the beauty of these sort of festivals. The pricing is fairly sort of competitive. I know Skybet will factor in the fact they are giving some money back into the way they're pricing it, so I wouldn't expect them to be best price on the first race by any stretch of the imagination. But certainly they've got to be reasonably competitive anyway. So we can see that we've generated another couple of quid. If you just drop down to the third one, there's Somerville Boy. We're looking at 15 to 2, which is 8.5. Just to show you how higher odds can actually have an effect on the profit. If we go to 11 there, which is what we would lay it off for. Put that into there, and you can see there the figures 13.6 and £13.60. So at the moment, the best selection I would say, looking at the top three, is obviously Kalashnikov, and that's going to return us around about £14 guaranteed profit, which is not a bad way to obviously start the first race. And just to show you the effect that would have if we did go back to that selection, I'm not even going to look at Betfair, but let's just assume they've got the same prices. They're going to be fairly competitive. If you were then on the standard 5% commission, then that's going to take another 50p or so off your bottom line. But again, you can look at that and say, oh, what difference is that going to make? But you know, with the sheer number of offers that are actually on over the course of the week, then that is going to add up. And at the end of the day, it's, you know, for the sake of being joined up to another betting exchange, and we'd recommend you join them all actually, BetDAC and Matchbook as well. Matchbook are also 0% until the 19th of March anyway. So, but it's better in your pocket than it is in their pocket, so to speak. So why not do it? You can get another 50p on this particular offer, and much more throughout the course of the week as well. So anyway, I hope that explains that to you. And again, if you've got any questions, drop me a line, info@bet72.com, or any other videos you want making about any of the other particular offers. We're releasing more as we go along right the way throughout the week, just to explain about some of the offers. But anything else in particular you want me to go over, then I'll be happy to get your emails. So right, back to the offers, and yeah, I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers, bye bye.